Hi, my dear sister.
Hi, Mona.
Hi,
Dear.
how are you doing?
I'm good.
Faisa,
How are you?
I'm good, and I'm so glad to have you back on again.
Me too, sweetheart.
Oh,
Me too.
I'm so excited. I'm so excited. Last time we talked in Somali, our last
Mm-hmm.
show, we
Yeah.
discussed our culture, Somali culture, and things like bad things in our culture and the oppressive
Yes.
things.
Mm-hmm.
And
We did.
the taboo things that we're not allowed to talk about.
Yes.
So now we will talk in English this time so my follower can understand. And I'm so happy
All
that
right.
we can do this in English.
All right.
So my dear sister, some terrible things is happening now in Somalia, right?
Yeah. You cannot imagine how hurtful is it to us because we care about them. We are Somali and
Mm.
South, and if somebody did something bad to your sister or yourself or your mom or your brother or your you will feel it. It's so close to us
Mm.
because they are voiceless. They
Yeah,
didn't do anything wrong, and people are abusing them.
yeah. And and
This is
and
a
I think this happened to women a lot.
yeah,
The victim is always women. Is out. I mean, is girls, women, and young girls.
yeah. What happened to us? A Somalian lady who was raped somewhere in Somalia.
Yeah, I saw that. I was losing my
That
mind.
video,
I was losing
absolutely.
my mind.
Me too. She she was raped.
Mm.
I don't know if she was raped, but they accusing her that she sleep with a man,
Ah,
and the man was not even there, and they stoned her to death,
yeah,
and the man was not there, and she was only there, and she was even asking them, can you kill me, can you kill knife, can you kill me weapon, please don't stone me. And they closed her eyes, and they stoned her so much.
mm.
And she was like a bird. In her, there was stone, is very strong stone, and she was like, I cannot even imagine.
Yeah.
I cannot imagine.
It was awful. But
Death.
but the thing.
Nobody cares. Nobody saying stop. Nobody will say, and people said for she sinned. She
Mm.
sinned, and the Islamic law, women who are sinned
Yeah, they
should
stoned to death.
stone, should stone to death. But it is also, I ask for the people for Islam. They told us they should have a four men
To witness.
to witness on her, and the men and the women should stone together. And they didn't do that.
Yeah.
Why did she alone stone her? She didn't do alone for
Yeah.
that action.
Yeah, that's right.
So it is not true. They getting it for something about they should not do it. They killing a people and they stoning somebody who sleeps somebody.
Yeah.
Can you imagine?
Yeah,
Can you imagine?
it's awful.
No, when I they make them video to give a message for the other
Somali.
and I could not understand, Mona, why they doing that. Do you know?
Yeah, it's awful. But this is just. I mean, it's old system. This is old system, and the thing is that they always banish the women. The women. The law is always banishing the women, not the men.
Mm-hmm.
And I always wonder when someone is being stoned to death, when a little girl was stoned to death, where is the man? Like you say, you ask, where is the man? I mean, two people did, right? Okay, you say we sinned, but they should stone two people, not one. So the thing is that, I mean, it's always, this is a culture which hates women. Is a culture which hates women. It's awful. And the other thing is that our culture, when you come out, like someone rape you in the family, rapes happen within the family, like an uncle or cousin or father who abuse his daughter sexually, and all that things, then they tell you, the family will tell you to shut up and keep it secret and keep quiet because it's shameful and they don't want to talk about. But nowadays, many Somalis are coming out thanks to internet. Now we see. You sent me a video where a mother, her daughter was raped. She was 10 years old and she died later on from her injury. She was raped in the Quran school.
That was a Somalian mom who had a 10 years old girl.
Yeah.
And somebody of the Quran, Imam had raped, and she could not survive. She brought her to hospital,
and she died.
She died.
Yeah.
She died because 10 years old. How did man can even think about it? It's sickness.
Yeah, it's awful. It's awful.
But she was saying to us or everybody, I told everybody, she said, and nobody is not answering because girl, to begin with, girl is not, it doesn't worth it so much in our culture. There was 10 years girl, even nobody cares. 10 years girl or 20 years girl or 30 years girl or
women in general.
60 years, women in general, nobody cares.
Yeah.
Because ourselves, we don't say anything about it. We don't say it if we see if something happened to us, something like that, women are hiding because nobody will get marry you or nobody will respect you.
Yeah, you
shame.
Yeah, you shame the family. You shame the family. Yeah.
You shame the family, and family will not feel okay because you. And I was like, hello, I didn't do anything wrong. And man did to me that thing.
Yeah, that's not my fault.
It's not my fault. I'm thinking if it's right, men only should become also there. And I hope for that guy who I now have a duxi in school for young.
Yeah, madrasa. They have madrasa for girls.
They don't think about it.
Yeah.
They don't think about it, Muna. How hurtful is it to the community?
And
if you think about it, even though they will think about it personally, it's personal. It's my sister. It's my daughter. It's my girl who are not speaking herself. Can you imagine, Mona?
Yeah, it's awful. But the thing is that, Faiso, you know, this young girl, she's not the first. She's not the first Somali young girl who get raped in the Quran school, in the madrasa. And she's not the last, because I know these things happens in Somalia when I was young. I remember even my grandmother one time told me that the imams, they're very dangerous. We should be staying away from imams. You know, people talked about imams did something bad because people respected them.
Not all of them.
Not all of them, but some people.
Some are very.
Yeah, but people talked. I remember my grandma really telling that they should be careful because people like talk negative things about imams. You know, I never went to Quran school, and I think normally girls didn't go to Quran school in that time, but people talk about imams having a much power and they can do whatever they like because the community trusts them.
Yeah.
And in Somalia, even people who have a power, you know, people who have power in the government, they can rape, they can do whatever they like to women, and no, there is no justice for women in our culture. There is no justice, so they get away with. They only pay something called
They
dia,
get
you know.
away because they trusted him so much.
Yeah, yeah, but I remember people talk about imams how they have much power, and everybody trusts them, and because of that, they could get away with everything. They could get away with awful things. So now I'm like the Somali women. I'm so angry and upset with the Somali mom. Why they're not out protesting?
Because Somalian women, nobody will listen. They will, like you said before, they will give you a stamp that anybody who talk about that issues, they will thinking, okay, that person are crazy.
Yeah, you should be shame on yourself.
You cannot talk about it.
Yeah, you should be shame on yourself.
You are evil. You are like, they will give you name that you not even existed. The person who fighting for the people, they giving a name and saying to them, you are like that. My people are abusing each other. I'm so sorry about it. Our girls are voiceless.
Yeah.
I'm so sorry about. Nobody cares us. Many girls. One boy told me he said, I was walking with a girl, and people came with it, and they took it.
Okay.
They took her, and they brought her in somewhere in Mogadishu, and they abuse her sexually. And in the morning, the girl come back to him. She was crying, and he said, "You need to go to the government." And he said, "Those who rape me come for government."
Oh.
Even, who did you trust, Muna?
Nobody.
Even to speak up.
It's awful.
People are everywhere are abusing each other.
It's awful.
So
it's awful.
Trust for the school and the imams. You cannot trust for the government. You cannot trust for your people. Your family will come against you and say to you, "Why are you saying that to your uncle?
Yeah.
Why are you saying that to your brother? Why are you saying that to you, the imam of the Quran? Why are you saying to that? Anybody, they don't believe you."
Yeah.
And I was thinking where that come from, because it's a fear, because they're afraid for everybody's afraid everybody else.
Yeah.
But the truth setting you free. If the people tell and step, everybody will tell, and nobody cannot hide. And you don't have to feel you are guilty about it. No,
Yeah.
somebody touch me, I will talk.
Yeah.
I will say this person is sick. Otherwise, the person will have a power over me, and he will use you as not one time, but 1,000 times.
Yeah, forever. The thing is that you know when I
you don't have to.
Yeah, you know when I tried to educate here in Sweden Somali women in the beginning, when I was discovering my religion back then, and everything was crazy, and I was so against this culture. I was so against, and I tried to talk to some mothers, and they say, "Oh, you don't talk and you don't say," and everybody was calling me the wicked witch. They called me the wicked witch, and they say to their girls, "Don't speak to her. She's bad influence. Don't speak to her," and stuff like that. So it was awful for me.
They are the one who are witch.
Yeah, and they're like, really label me as a witch. They label me as a witch is unbelievable.
Yeah.
Because they don't want to talk about. So now I want to go now. We have to take another subject which I think is very awful and is very interesting, because people here in the Western society, they don't know much about our Somali culture. I say to the Somalis I know, we have to talk about this. We have to talk, because our culture, there are things which is very wicked and very, very awful things and wicked things and very hateful.
So our girls.
Yeah, but that is our girls. But there is another subject we have time. I hope we have more 10 minutes and we can talk about that. This subject is the clan problem. They are so racist. They are so racist to each other. Our Somali tribes. I mean, this is so awful and it's so disgusting.
The reason why the girls was abused, because they might have a small clan. They might have also how do you call? I don't know why they call for a small clan. People are equal, and my God said men and women even are equal. I don't know where that comes from, but their back home or whatever they believe come about that, and women, they using it for power. They using it. I mean, what they using it is like when it's my clan small. People, nobody protects me. Nobody protects. Nobody cares. So they using, even those girls that you were talking about, the one they raped, four or six, I don't know, boys. They did. Those who raped the girls. Yeah. They have a clan than the other girl and the girl family. Otherwise, if they raped for girl for their or big clan and big tribe, they will have consequences. They will not survive. Yeah. So even the evil action, they know what they're doing and who they doing it. Yeah, of course. Nobody cares. Those are small tribes, even though they are same big and big clan. They are equal. They using it, those who are smaller. Yeah. So I was thinking, where that come from? Why even those they stoning the girl, they stoning was, if she was the Kabil for Marehan or Abgal or Mursade or Ogaden, whole town will be come down. Yeah. So big clan that they never make and use for their religion, you know? Yeah. I mean, rule of their religion. I know, but it's so evil, you know. It's like, well, why is that they hate each other so much now in Somalia? All the tribes, like everyone is taking a part of Somalia and say this part is mine, and they are fighting over, and it's just awful. It's so awful. It's disgusting, this tribe thing. I hope one day they wake up. Tribe is what bring us here, even though. Yeah, exactly. Learn about it. You should learn about it. Nobody is bigger than nobody. Why did they using it? Why they abusing it for people who are their brother or sisters? I don't understand. But and when we are here, Mona, we were talking about we love each other. Yeah, me and you tribe, I love each other. No, that's not true. If you love me, why you killing your sister? Why you killing your brother over there? Yeah. Don't like it. So we have to get up and as Somali people. Yeah. We have to. Yeah, we have to tell them. We have to tell them. Even though our Savior, Jesus Christ, talk about it, for women who are raped, who are stoning, because in the Bible even talk about it. Women who are Jewish people talk about it, even Musa. They were talking about. They said to Jesus, and Musa book even is devoted. Women should stone.
Mm.
And God said, because He knows people who want to kill people or who want to destroy people, they will find you anywhere.
Yeah.
Anyway, everywhere.
Yeah, it's evil.
Even
Evil.
those who are stoned in Islam, they will find them on that.
Mm.
And God said, okay, Jesus said to them, who cannot have a sin, can you please stone first
Yeah.
to her?
Yeah. Hallelujah.
And they could not.
Yeah.
They were saying, maybe that girl maybe have a solid sin.
Yeah.
Then those who are coming to her against her.
Mm.
And God said, did you did that to her, to that sin? And she said, yes. And He said, I'm not charging you.
Mm.
Go sin now.
Yeah. I mean that's amazing.
Those Western culture has also in their book, and they don't stone nobody.
Yeah.
Because not God for people. You cannot. Even the government is not government in there.
Mm.
Because they're not telling the truth.
Yeah.
They're not.
It's unbelievable. My sister, we have to stop now. And thank you so much for coming on, and we will have another discussion next time. And I am so glad that you can talk about this, because there are many women out there who want to speak out, but their family will not allow. Our Somali culture, they will even they don't accept you as a Christian, but they tell you to shut up, don't talk, don't say this.
Mama, if you're telling the truth, you can stand up. You can tell people. You have to tell truth.
Please pray for them that the Lord Jesus will free them. Please pray for them and tell them that they're not in Somalia, they're not in Saudi Arabia. You are in the free world. I mean, if you have a family in Somalia and you waiting your family to come over, then maybe you can keep quiet. But if you are free and you have your children here, and I mean, I don't understand why should they control people?
We have to care each other. No matter where we are, we have to stand up.
I'm so glad you come out. I'm so glad, really. I'm so happy. I'm so happy. God bless you.
Thank you.
God bless you, my sister, and we will talk another time when we have time. And just to tell me when you see any Somali video where something happened, you just put that in my inbox on Facebook, and just to tell me about it, and we will talk about, okay? Because the more people come out and talk about, the better, people can free themselves from this crazy culture. Thank you so much.
I know. Thank you, Mona.
Thank you. Bye.
I'm so
Bye.
proud of you.
Bye, my sister. Bye.